I have very bad anxiety and depression, and I finally was feeling good and making stuff, I felt like, at a better pace. And I was just like, it'll be cutting it close, but I can do it. Mm-hmm. And then, it just all gets taken away. And, I missed out, I taught a lot of extra classes to have money to buy art supplies. I missed out on things with friends to stay home and make stuff. One of my friends recently moved away, and one of the last dinners that they had before they left, I wasn't, I didn't go to because I was just like, I really need to stay home and make stuff. I've already been out too much.
Welcome back to Sustaining Craft. I am your host, Elizabeth Silverstein, and Sustaining Craft is the podcast all about the stories of those making some of all their income from their art or craft. And I have with me today Genevieve Lawrence. She has Strands Textiles, and she is a macrame artist. Hannah, can you explain more about what that is and what you do?
Hi, Elizabeth. So I do macrame, and it's basically like an old school series of knots, and kind of making it in my own personal way. I actually majored in textile art in college. Okay. And sorry.
Is it?
I'm so bad at talking about what I do.
Isn't it? Here, I can kind of lead you. I can lead you through that. So, so first off, so textile. What's a textile?
So textiles are basically any form of fabric.
Okay, and you kind of use more ropes than anything else, or?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's kind of been my preferred medium lately. I use a lot of rope. I've been using some wool roving.
Okay.
Which is basically carded wool. So it's been cleaned out and dyed. Mm-hmm. And it's basically what yarn looks like before you spin it.
Oh. So then what you do is you do knots to develop basically an image with your textiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's like, I work a lot with repeat patterns and different things like that. And then too, with the macrame knots, you can knot different things into them. Mm-hmm. So the show that I had planned on doing at Thea, I was collaborating with Chris Swasta, a local potter, and he made a bunch of pieces a bunch of ceramic pieces that I was going to macrame into wall hangings and different stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so fascinating. So you came to Little Rock when? When did you first arrive?
I'm trying to think. Probably about 2 or 3 years ago. Or no, it's only been 2, yeah.
Okay. I think we arrived in Little Rock around the same time. Yeah, 2018. That's when I came too.
I think we came here around the same time.
Yeah. And so you've just been gradually building your work since then, and the community seems to really love it, and you've had some really great positive feedback. And I know, so what have you been doing that led you to the moment at Thea? Because you've been teaching classes, you've been getting your name out there. How did you get to Thea? And real quick, explain what the Thea Foundation is, too.
Okay, so Thea Foundation is an amazing local nonprofit, and they raise money raise money and assist with furthering art education, whether that's in schools, for students, or for teachers. So, and they do scholarships for aspiring artists, and they also do writing and all kinds of writing scholarships. So it's like it's not just visual art. Mm-hmm. It's writing and dance and all kinds of and fashion design.
All of the arts. And
all the fun creative things.
yeah. And so, and explain how you were building your business too. So you started doing classes. I know. What else were you doing?
Well, actually, when I first moved here, one of the first places I worked was Electric Ghost. Now it's Phantom Palm. I was working in the plant part up front.
Okay.
And, you know, you can only water the plant so many times.
Yeah.
So I started making plant hangers while I was there because I wanted some more plants in me and my husband's apartment. And he was just like, well, just make some plant hangers because we don't have any more room. He's just like, you can't get another plant until you make a plant hanger. So it was a kind of challenge accepted situation.
Yeah.
And
gonna get those plants.
So I made some for myself, but then I actually, the owners, Brooks and Shannon, they both really liked them, and I started selling them in the store.
Okay.
So I started doing that, and then Valerie at South Main Creative asked me to start. She really wanted me to do classes, and I was very nervous about it. And she bugged me for months.
Aww.
And I finally caved, and they've actually, like, a lot of my classes have sold out. They've been really fun. I also did classes. I did one class with Electric Ghost first, and then South Main Creative. But and I'm trying to think. And I've been teaching classes with Brandy at Bella Vita, and those have been so fun. Her space is just gorgeous over there.
Yeah, that's Brandy McNair.
Yeah. I love Brandy. She's so great. And I've taught classes at Zigzag Studios that Zini Guthrie runs. It's a kids art studio place.
Nice. Well,
and then...
sorry, go ahead. No, I was just good because I'm sure part of the appeal to it too is that it's functional art. You get to make something beautiful, but also it gets to do something in your home, which is also really cool.
For sure. I think that's, you know, for people that aren't super into buying art, I think if they see that it has a purpose, like that kind of leads more into, you know, like the first steps of buying something from someone local. You know, local art.
Yeah. But you were doing classes at Zigzag, and then and what else were you doing?
I did the Arts Fest in Conway. They set me up with a big table, and basically anyone could come and do macrame, and they gave me some volunteers to help, and that was so cool. It was like people of all ages, like little kids and their parents, and that was fun.
Oh.
And then, I did bod camp with Nicole Boddington.
Okay.
It's this really cool women's retreat that she does, and I actually had never taught a class that big before. It was like about 20 people, and that was really cool because we were in this gorgeous cabin in the Ozarks and doing macrame by these big windows, and it was so nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so how did the Thea exhibit come about, and why with Chris?
Well, Amanda Severs, she's been picking a lot of the artists for this year's lineup. Mm-hmm. And she actually, I love Chris's pottery, and, you know, I've bought some of his pieces before, and, you know, we had kind of casually mentioned collaborating, but Amanda's the one that put us together.
Okay. Yeah, he's very talented, and probably the most prolific artist I've met who does pottery. Like the way, I don't understand how he makes so many pieces in such a short amount of time. It is astounding.
Yes, it was honestly a little bit intimidating at first because I was just like, you know, I am not as prolific as you. I will try my best. But, you know, like, I can't keep up with that pace. But it actually kind of pushed me to make more work and everything. But, yeah, definitely not as prolific as Chris.
I don't think most people are. I think most people are a little bit slower, but it's a skill that he has that is really quite remarkable. So you were put together. You had this art exhibit coming up. You're going to literally weave your both of your work together in this beautiful way, and then a pandemic hits. So talk me through that and what that experience was like and how the exhibit got canceled.
Um, so, yeah, so, I mean, a few weeks beforehand, my boss was telling me, he's just like, no one's going to, like, with all the stuff going on, no one's going to come to your show. And I was just like, it's not going to be a big deal. It's going to be fine. And, yeah, I'm trying to think, they, it's hard.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Huh?
No, I get it. It's because it also feels like a moment where you're starting to make it, right? You've been doing all this work, you've been teaching all these classes, you've been really pouring yourself into it, and you get this beautiful moment to really have a huge exhibit at the Thea Foundation, and then it just gets taken away.
Yeah, like Amanda had asked us about 5 months ago, so, and I wasn't in the best headspace when she first asked us, and I recently have been feeling a lot better. I have very bad anxiety and depression, and yeah, I finally was feeling good and making stuff, I felt like, at a better pace. And I was just like, it'll be cutting it close, but I can do it. And then, yeah, it just all gets taken away. And, I missed out, like I taught a lot of extra classes to have money to buy art supplies. I missed out on things with friends to stay home and make stuff. Like one of my friends recently moved away, and like one of the last dinners that they had before they left, like I wasn't, I didn't go to because I was just like, I really need to stay home and make stuff. I've already been out too much this week. And, it makes me a little bit sad that I miss stuff like that,
Yeah, that sacrifice for this.
And then nothing came to fruition. Which, we're still going to try to do something. They're actually going to postpone the show until February 2021.
Okay.
So, but still, that's a long time for hours of work that, getting paid for hours of work. So,
yeah.
But I think we're going to try to do an online sale, but it's also weird trying to figure that out and navigate how we're going to do that. It's just a strange time.
It is a strange time. So there's the disappointment. That's a profound disappointment. It absolutely is, pouring your heart and soul into something, and now it's gone for right now. It's going to come back, but for right now it's gone. But you still have some diversified income, right? You have I think your hours were 10 to 5. You have another job that you do?
Yes, I work at M2 Gallery.
Okay. And
I'm their assistant gallery director.
Okay. So you have that. So that helps. But I know a lot of artists are pretty hard hit at this time, whether a show's getting taken away or...
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the loss of income.
Especially, full-time artists. And that's who, like a lot of the artists that we have at M2, that's a big chunk of their income that they're also missing out on. And Mac had planned on having, like the next upcoming show, and now, it's kind of having to recalibrate that since people probably won't come in.
Right. And for now, the gallery is staying open?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're by appointment only.
Okay.
But people are more than welcome to call the gallery, and we can let them in, but we've got enough of a backlog of framing orders that we've got that to keep us busy for a while.
Okay, great.
So so we do custom framing too. So and we've been picking up and dropping off framing orders at like curbside.
Okay, great. And so what's the best way to support the gallery? Is it to continue doing those framing orders, call and make an appointment if someone wants to buy art? What are some of the other things that they could do to support the gallery?
Yeah, absolutely. absolutely. If there's some art you've been interested in, contact us, or, we can FaceTime and show you some different pieces. And, those framing orders, if you're like looking around your house right now and it's just like, I really need to do something with that wall, we can accommodate, taking some of your art and framing it. And, and anything like that. And we could also absolutely do gift cards and, different things like that. I know a lot of people are buying gift cards right now, and that's a huge help.
Yeah. And how can people help you with Strands Textiles too? What are some ways that people can support you right now with your macrame?
Yes. I actually am planning on putting all my available pieces online and pricing them. And, just buying that work would be really great right now. That would help a lot.
Yeah. And the best way to find out about that, because by the time this goes up, that might not be available yet, but should they follow you on Instagram? What's the best way for them to reach you and get those out?
Instagram would be lovely, yes. Okay. It's at hannah.genevieve.
And I'll link that. Sorry, I was just going to say, I'll link that in the description box so people can pop on over, give you a follow, give you a like, and stay tuned. Yeah, absolutely.
And then if you want to avoid all my cat pictures, I've got a hashtag that's just Strands Textiles where you can look through all my work really quickly.
Oh, perfect. But, cat pictures, nothing. And you've got...
I like them, but I don't know how everybody else does.
And a new addition to your family, you just brought home a puppy, so there's going to be some dog photos, too.
Yes. Yeah, his name's Fuzz Aldrin. He's very cute. He's a good studio dog. He just lays by my feet while I'm working.
Oh, very cute. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But after all this craziness, we may be calling you about a couple little things.
Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, I saw, I think someone tagged me in your advice. But yeah, just get that jogging leash and a front clip harness if you want your dog next to you, a back clip if you don't mind if he's charging ahead. He's small, so he won't pull you down. But that all works. And then definitely training for, because I'm a dog trainer too. Yeah, training for for that little terrier brain, because I've got a terrier as well, and training really gets them tired and gets them thinking, and use that stubborn little smart brain to a good use.
Yeah, he's a very smart dog, but also very stubborn.
Yeah, well, terriers are just they're bred to do difficult jobs on their own, and that's what they like to do.
Oh.
Yeah. They're like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care what you say. It's like, all right, buddy. Okay. But he's super cute. He actually looks a lot like my dog. Little fluffy black dude. So those will be check out her Instagram for those photos, cat photos, macrame photos, and anything else. Where else can people find you? Instagram's the best spot right now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, this has been Sustaining Craft, a project of Hugh and Weld Writing with your host, Elizabeth Silverstein. My guest today, Hannah Genevieve Lawrence of Strands Textile. Find her on Instagram at hannah.genevieve, and I'll link that below. The music for the podcast is provided by Jim Chiago of 7 Second Chance on Spotify and iTunes. And after the pandemic resides, he's going to be on around Denver as Nomad Neighbors. And then we're just going to keep an eye on everything, I think. But Hannah, before we sign off completely, what is a hope that you have when we all get to the other side of this pandemic, the coronavirus?
With working on my show, I realized how much I had been isolating myself, and I just really want to connect with friends and family more. That's honestly what I'm looking forward to the most.